Yo, what's good with y'all boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Now, I know I promised you guys a montage, but my clips have been getting corrupted all day, meaning that I don't have anything to show you guys. But that's actually perfect because now I get to show you guys my settings on Rivals that have been requested actually a lot over the past couple months. So yeah, without, any more talking, let's just cut to the chase and let's get straight into it. So the first things first, we're going to be talking about peripherals. So my resolution is 1900 by 1200, and my older resolution was actually native. It was 2560 by 1440. And the reason why I switched was only because I was hardware resetting my PC to get unbanned from Fort, and I just wanted my game to look slightly different. So there's no real purposeful change in that. But what I will say is that I actually got a new mouse pretty recently. I'd say maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's been doing me good ever since. It's actually the HyperX Pulsefire Core. The reason why I switched to this mouse was because I heard that it has a higher rate or something like that. Like I forget what it's called, but it's like the mouse has a higher amount of hertz, if that makes any sense. I know one of y'all understand what I'm talking about, but yeah, the mouse is just a lot better, and it's been doing me pretty well since I bought it. It's around like $90, but if any of y'all work like a job, or if you have parents that could give you some money, then you could probably get it. For my keyboard, I use a SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL. That is a 85% keyboard. It's around $130. It is a bit pricey, but I will admit it is definitely worth it if you keep it in good condition. For my microphone, I use a Elgato Wave Neo, I believe. It's around $85 from Best Buy. I'm going to be honest, this microphone has never bugged out on me, not once. I really just can't complain. I actually recorded some music using this exact microphone, and it actually sounded really good. And yeah, there's not much else to say about the microphone. If any of you guys want the links for any of these items, just DM me on Discord and I'll just slide you the link. But now let's get into actual, settings for Roblox. So I'm always on the maximum frame rate, 240 FPS. The Rivals frame rate is a bit inaccurate. Yeah, it does show like around 100 to 200 FPS, but I'm really on like 210 to 230, so I'm not sure. My camera sensitivity is at 0.05. If you guys don't know, I actually used to play this game called The Hood, which I recently returned to, and this is actually my legit aim that you guys are seeing right here. But I change my sensitivity every single day on this game, and that requires me to change my Roblox sensitivity here. So this will probably be changed like the next time I play The Hood, but I will admit I use this exact sensitivity in one of my DL nade jump montages, so you guys know the settings are good. Volume is on 1. I don't really need much audio comm since I use ESP only, and graphics quality stays at 2. For actual Rivals settings, optimize lighting, textures, and wraps always want to stay on. This is like your free FPS booster for Rivals if you're on a low-end device. For sensitivity, I keep all of my shit on 100. I really don't recommend having your aiming and scoped speeds slightly lower or slightly higher while, on a regular sensitivity, because what this is going to do is it's going to make your sensitivity faster or slower based on what you're doing. And I know that sounds really good, but in hindsight, it's not good. All right, it's not as good as people make it out to be. All right, keeping all your stuff on 100 is probably the best thing you can do for sure. Also, changing your stuff from horizontal and vertical and inverted X and Y. Don't mess with any of these settings, please. You will completely mess up your Rivals account. Field of view, this varies from anything to 75 to 90. Usually I stay on 80 though. I would recommend 90 the most because obviously it's the highest FOV and it allows you to see the most. But 80 is what personally looks best in clips for me. But yeah, anything 80 to 90 is going to be pretty good. Gameplay effects, I have that turned off. You don't want to have that on. For your like, what's it called? Like your camera zoom whenever you aim in, you want to keep both of these the same exact thing. I've seen a bunch of people with like their shit like this, and it's like really odd to me because like why the hell do you have it like this? Like there's really no point. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like just keep it on the same thing, please. Camera shake, you want to keep that off. That just gives you Rivals like what's it called? Like visual recoil on all of your guns. Hide HUD, this doesn't really do anything. Hide side task, it makes your game a lot cleaner. There's not as much stuff just like on the side and all over your screen whenever you play, so your clips are gonna look very, very nice. Keybinds interface, I personally turn that off. If you guys don't know what that is, pretty much whenever you're in game, if you look at the bottom right, you can see that there's leave shooting range set at M, quick melee set at E, and quick utility set at G. This pretty much turns that off, and it makes your game look a lot better, as you guys can see right here. And this mixed up with daily task being removed from the side right here makes your game look very, very, very clean and nice, and it looks all of my bad, it makes all of my montages look good. But yeah, audio, I don't really mess with it that much. Like, everything stays the same for audio. This is just an alt account, that's why it's so messed up right now. I don't really think I'm gonna have to go over these settings, so I'll just kind of scroll down and let you guys see what you want to use. One thing I will say though is do not use easy quick attack. Okay, that is the most shittiest setting you could ever use, ever. Like, just don't use it. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for all of my rivals settings. If there's anything that I missed, please just let me know, and I'll just respond in the comments. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, make sure to like, sub, comment, and that's pretty much it for me. God bless.